one done again. Yeah, no, I think he's got a C4 of that thing as well, so it's got that really low first and off it went towards the wall even.
146 and 60 as well.
Yeah. Side by side again, good, honest, gas street
PG 12 seconds, Camaro 12 seconds.
Now drive that all week. Big shout out to a few of our friends watching online. I just put a little stream online Facebook there for people. Steve Grimer, Craig Bird, Sky Hall.
I see the Mopar's 440 powered as well, so she's a big block.
So yeah, this lady was
and may they live forever as well. I know
one of their YouTube channels. Let's see how good the car goes. It's a Jeep.
Now that Mopa are kind of doing that, but I still think you can go and buy a 426 block, and you can still go and buy a cast iron.
You can buy you can buy a crate motor Hemi original Gen 2 type.
Oh, I'd almost, dollar for dollar, I think everyone would dream of having something big old Hemi like that in something. You got to have something big enough to put it in though, that's the thing. Shea Bastion out there in the water with the HZ. In stage is Stephanie Christians. So good to see a couple of our ladies. We've already had Alicia out, but now we've got Stephanie and Shea. So Stephanie in the Grand Cherokee, 376 cubic inches. So not a track hawk. Normally they say track hawk if it's a track hawk, but it's a Grand Cherokee, so anything's possible here. I did a Mopar day at Heathcote this year where we had about 12 10-second track hawks, Track 665, Chicane normal Grand Cherokee.
1034. Shit.
1034 for the Cherokee.
Good.
210k an hour. 150 over 60. That thing's got to be 3 and a bit ton. Shea Bastion 1105 at 168 mile an hour. How good's that? The old Ratty HR Ute. Immaculately done as a lady.
Immaculately vinyl wraps.
It's wrapped, it's a full wrap, isn't it? Because Matt's a wrap.
That's what he does for a living.
He's a rap genius. Well, he's a rap god. Can you call him a rap god? HR 347 cubes. Neil Alexander, he's got the utility, perfect for drag and drive. You can put a whole ton of stuff in the back. Very practical. Some of these vehicles are very practical. Here's the big feeling. Come on.
It's having a go.
We'll be done by the weekend. Here we go. Matt goes through. Not a bad run. 11,
20, 12 for the other
20 for Neil Alexander. So not too far, I think, before finishing our first category, being Herod Ford Style Your Own. We did have a little bit of downtime too with the odd delay, which I'm sure at the end of the day when everyone's had a few runs and they're starting to plan their tactics and get out of here. I think the hardest thing to do here today, Keith, is leaving.
Yep.
You don't want to leave. You'd want to run all day till 3 o'clock because this is a brand new drag strip. How can you do?
Can we get 6-cylinder to the staging lanes, please? That is 6-cylinder to the staging lanes, please.
There you go. 6-cylinder to the lanes now, so 8.5 and 9.5 were called earlier. Now Scotty's called on the Speed Pro 6-cylinder class. So obviously the lanes now is Carnage 9.5 and Pro Street Radials 8.5, and he's just called Speed Pro 6-cylinder to the lanes as well. Yeah, how do you possibly leave? You can't do a one and done at a brand new track. You can't do a one and done at a brand new track. You just can't get enough of this joint. Can't get enough. A big shout out to another South Aussie, Michael Harvey, watching online there. Dave Proctor, Steve Grimer. He says, keep the live feeds coming up for those stuck at home. Matt Carey, Ben Blecken, Tim Cross, Gav Adams, big shout out to Gav Adams. Yeah, Colin Beavis, Nathan Peters, Shane Gray, Marshall, Angelo, Mrs. Diggles herself, Mitchell Bean, and Jess Beckham. So we've got a few watching our little tiny stream here. It's a little personal, no broadcast quality stream. It's just an iPad turned on for as long as the battery lasts. We've got good internet here too, which is great. A track with good internet, that's ticked. That's a good thing, isn't it?
Perfect.
I would imagine the United States though, you know, we're not all, you're not dancing from one remote area to another for racetracks. Is it a little bit like that throughout the states? I know we're losing a few over there.
You're losing a few, but there's new ones coming on all the time. People see them on the internet all the time. Drag racing's dying, no one's going. NHRA sold out at Maple Grove on Saturday.
Yeah, they sold out,
And that's not the first one they've sold out this year. And
it's just having a shift. It's having a shift in
there's a whole lot of drag and drive type events now. My former roommate runs the Summit Series up in the northeast. You've got Sinkway, Bailey, and our own new Luke Newell from Perth. They've got that deal going, and there's just so many different events.
It is fast becoming the chosen recreational motorsport for drag racing, and why wouldn't you? You get out, you race a new track every day. Yes, you've got to. It is a Survivor Series. You've got to get your thing to the next track, and some of these serious cars that you're going to see coming out in the next, couple of hours here. Like I'll show you. That's the extreme part of the drag and drive when you're chasing.
Oh, 9.6. Oh, yeah. How good was that, you? 9.6.
219 That's the fastest bit of checker plate down here today. And 14.67 for Melanie Lucas in the big fairlane. All right, here. This is, I can't quite see the front, obviously, whether we're 8.5s or 9.5s. We'll find out real soon whether we're 8.5 radials or 9.5 radials very soon. Clinton Kelly, the HT, some of these cars are now just up a little bit of a level here. Tim Rowe, the XP Coupe, 6 litre on board for him, 427 kids for HT. Let's have a look at that. He goes
8.47, 9.64, far out. Crazy times.
8.47 at 262 km with the 948, 209. 0 to 209 k an hour in 5.4 seconds and a 138.60 foot. So yeah, this 8.5 radial class is ramped up, and I wouldn't be surprised if
Charlie's our local lad, he's from Adelaide.
Keeping them separate, or whether he's put all the 8.5s in the 9.5s.
See what he can do.
We'll find out.
Do your best, Charlie.
Terry O'Keefe and Charlie Dixon, yeah, everything's just, this is where it's pretty, this is a really thick vein of growth in this country, are these quick radial cars. These street-based radial cars, we've got that many of them in droves all the way around the country. Here's Charlie Dixon, so Mr. Charlie Dixon and Terry O'Keefe. Now,
Charlie fitting into that car is a good trick.
Yeah, I think he's Port Adelaide AFL player, Charlie.
Yeah,
so Charlie,
6'8" tall.
Is he?
Charlie. Oh, Charlie, something's gone wrong with his car, man. It doesn't usually run like that.
134 and 243. So yeah, maybe we are in those two mixes. Grey Street Radio 8.5 radio and Carnage 9.5
Well, watch a couple more and I'll be shutting me down for the day, I reckon.
1904, but I'm sure whatever the issue was, they're going to be back on it and try and get that ready for another shot a bit later. Yeah, it's going to be hard to leave this joint today after 1 or 2. You want a bunch. Let's just hope we get a bunch. Mark Johnston. Now Mark left the pub. We went to a pub last night and this thing was leaving, and again there was a bunch of them sort of coming and going. What sort of beautiful country do we live in when this stuff just idles down the street? It's 406 cubes in the FC. Chris Imlach, well the Nova, 360 cubes. I think we are too. Yes. On board. So hold on to your hats. What's going to happen here? This is more of our Street Machine Drag Challenge Day 1, where we're seeing more of these competitors in the different classes. Let's just see where they go here. Yeah, tell you what, doesn't the FC get up and go? 995.
873, unbelievable.
870. FC through the traps into the
struggling to get a burnout going.
FC street car. You don't think about that. We don't think about that too much, do we? Until we see it and go, well, there we go. It must be true then. Yeah, some of this stuff doesn't enter your imagination until you see it.
I'm old enough to remember when a 9-second big block injected Chevy halted.
That's got to be our best number if that's in the our Carnage 9.5 radial, 52, so close to the mark.
All right.
440 cubes on board for the HQ.
Anyway, guys, that'll do for the time being. Yeah, I can make 100 videos today. I should, but once I can learn how to splice them all together, I could make one big video. So, yeah. Alright. Hope you enjoyed it. Everyone stay tuned and stay safe. And that's Drag Challenge. I'll do some more next week on Saturday. Stay tuned. All.